Jedi are hunting us. We will be forced to make a stand. A master and an apprentice. To continue, we need one singular vision. My vision.
Guys, I don't know what happened. I forgot to connect to the good internet, so here we are. I'm live now. No one's here. We're gonna have to get the correct link. We're gonna have to send it out to the people, and this shit's sloppy as hell. Alright, so I might probably be here. That. And got the doo-doo thumbnail. Alright. We're back. Good thing I sit around and do this enough and I close. Damn though. Alright. Stop dropping frames. You're not dropping frames. Anyway, tonight we're gonna jump into some Loki stuff. I'm upset because we rushed this stream. I always feel like I'm going so damn late. So give me a second. See if I can get this link out here. Enjoy some Martino's. We're gonna be going over all these Loki TV spots. There's a lot of them. Get some snacks. Chicken nuggies. Drop a chat. Should pop up here. We're recovered here. We're getting there. But of course the thumbnail's broken now. Damn. Facebook is pretty much trash when it comes to wanting to be friendly with other social situations. So, what's up? I see you out there, Reefer Man. How's it going, bro? They just dropped all this Loki stuff on us daily. Doesn't stop. Now, I'm trying to figure out why my chat's busted. But anyhow. I see you. But we should be seeing the chat on the screen. I goofed up when I went live the first time. I was not on the right hotspot. So of course now. Oh, hold up. Nope. ruined. I ruined the whole thing. Nope, there we are. Now we're up. Alright, nobody asked me how I fixed that, but in theory now we got that's on the screen. Love it. Alright, bro. I'm not gonna waste any more time here. Although the chat situation. Because I put a chat in that did not show your chat. Alright, let's see if anything I've been teaching myself over the past couple of months is gonna pay off. Bring you guys into the Kyber Cave right now. We're gonna watch this TV spot. How do you plead? It's actually the clip. So, and hopefully y'all can hear this first run. Please let me know if I gotta turn it up.
1130, aka Loki Laufeyson, is charged with sequence violation 72089. How do you plead?
Madam, a god doesn't plead. Look, this has been a very enjoyable pantomime, but I'd like to go home now.
Are you guilty or not guilty, sir?
Guilty of being the god of mischief? Yes. Guilty of finding all this incredibly tedious? Yes. Guilty of a crime against the sacred timeline? Absolutely not. You have the wrong person.
He kind of says it like he's not like he said it before, but I'm telling you, this is like gonna be council, straight up Council of Lokis. A lot of this stuff is Rick and Morty. It's gonna be crazy. I got more for you. I got more. There's so many of them. Bounce right into the next one. Or you get slapped. Alright, so set up on this next one. Essentially, this is him right after he grabs the Tesseract. In my opinion, I could be wrong on a lot of this stuff, but I feel like he does not get very far here.
I am Loki, and I am still burdened with glorious purpose.
Glorious purpose.
Tomorrow, you're here to catch time criminals.
Bye.
Make time.
I don't have to play this game.
I'm a god for Loki.
If you want to rule the universe, you better help us save it first.
What could possibly go wrong?
There's like a million things.
Original series streaming tomorrow, only on Disney Plus.
Still
So we're gonna back this up. The burdened with glorious purpose.
Still burdened with glorious purpose.
They're watching him. They've been watching him. This Loki, also the Loki in one of the Thor movies that falls off of the Bifrost Bridge into space, and we don't see him until he comes back with the staff and the Chitauri army, the Thanos. And one of those creepy ass alien guys is like, you know, you dare backtalk him who saved you, who gave you knowledge. So like Thanos saved this guy, gave him the staff with the Mind Stone or whatever it was.
Glorious purpose.
Tomorrow,
You're here to
This
catch
Loki's
time
been around.
criminals.
Time criminals.
Bye.
I don't know if this is like a spaceship or a way to travel through different timelines. These mirrors he's kicking them through definitely look like they go into other places. So we get King Loki. And one of the other trailer spots also revealed that someone is going around messing up the timeline. This hooded figure.
What could possibly go wrong? There's like a million things.
So a lot of people speculate is the blonde girl they show.
Original series streaming tomorrow, only on Disney Plus.
That could be a Loki variant. Variant identified. They pick him up like as soon as he branches off of that timeline. That's the one I'm looking for. Bear with me, bear with me. Yes, right here, dude. This is it.
Reality. I want you to help us fix it. Not my forte. Pretend your life depends on it. I'm gonna get a snack.
This Wednesday.
I am the god of
I heard those
mischief.
two are amazing.
It is adorable that you think you could manipulate me.
I'm not gonna.
Just standing up to make a point. I'm sorry, go on. I won't be as meaningful
Yes,
now.
dude.
Stay seated. I'll do what I want to do.
Streaming this Wednesday, only on Disney Plus.
Damn, so this doesn't show it, but when he's talking about
You picked up the Tesseract, breaking.
this right here, we'll find the TV spot, but when he does that, it creates one branch. Show him that. We have another TV spot that shows 12 of those branches. So my question is, this person, this Loki, if it's the female Loki, the hooded character here somewhere, how is she or they going through these different like branches? They have to have a Tesseract themselves or another way to be able to do this. It's like, I don't even know, Pym particles, like so many. Let's keep going. I don't even know which one we just watched. Help. Pick a spot, any spot.
Appears to be a standard sequence violation. Branches growing at a stable rate and slope.
What up, G?
Variant identified.
What up, Morehouse?
I beg your pardon.
On behalf of the Time Variance Authority, I hereby
So they have the
arrest you for
Tesseract there
crimes against
still.
the sacred timeline. Hands up. You're coming with us.
I'm sorry. Who's us?
Last chance variant.
He's gonna be great.
It's been a very long day, and I think I've had my fill of idiots in armored suits telling me what to do, so if you don't mind, this is actually your last chance. Now get out of my way.
And this is also the Loki that, like I said, just got powered up by all this future knowledge that Thanos has shared with him. And he literally thought he was about to just go to Earth with this army and take over. Gets caught, finds the Tesseract, dips, gets caught immediately again. Like, he is not going to want to be a part of this.
This Wednesday.
What is this?
That being said, let's watch Team.
This Wednesday.
Now, do anybody in the chat right now, does anybody believe that the dome in Ant-Man, that is the TVA?
This Wednesday.
Think about that when you see this right here.
Protect the proper flow of time. Look, we protect.
They protect the proper flow of time. And that place was inside the quantum realm where time works differently, and inside a bubble.
The proper flow of time.
Loki arrives.
Wherever, whenever, whatever it takes.
There's some cool shit in here.
You need the god of mischief to help. Welcome to the team.
Original series streaming this Wednesday. This Wednesday.
One more time. and I'm not going to talk through it. My bad.
This Wednesday,
What is this place?
We protect the proper flow of time.
Loki arrives
Wherever, whenever, whatever it takes.
on Disney Plus.
You need the god of mischief to help.
Welcome to the team.
Original series streaming this Wednesday.
And they're hiding so much from him. They know who you are. I think they also know that the other person is a Loki, and that's why they're hiring this fool. Like, so, again, like, you guys gotta tell me what this is. That's a Bifrost portal. What's this mass in space? The remains of Nowhere's dome, that celestial brain. I'm telling you, that thing too, I got big theories on that. Got big boy theories on that. Gore the God Butcher. Gore the God Butcher. That's all I'm going to say on that. We're going to wait till we get closer to Thor, though. Start dropping all those dimes on you guys. But this is awesome. This is definitely a Bifrost portal. You think Quantum Realm? Definitely yes. But still confirmed.
Wherever, whenever, whatever it takes.
On Disney
Wherever,
Plus.
whenever.
God of mischief to help.
Welcome to the team.
Smacks the shit out of him. So my big thing is female Loki. If she is working with someone like a Kang the Conqueror, that's what a lot of people are thinking. I'm definitely on board with that. He right now is trying to either create a multiverse that he can rule, or like he's already in there and he's just continuing to create chaos so they can't catch him. Like if there's all these branch timelines, he can basically live in there forever. And his character in the comics is ridiculous, dude. Like, I don't know, I can't remember if he's a Nexus being like Wanda, but he exists in multiple times. Like he is what is it, Iron Lad? So he is a young Avenger, and there's a future version of himself that's way more powerful than even Kang the Conqueror version.
This Wednesday.
What is this place?
And we just keep clicking through the same ones because there's so many. All right, let's go. So the clock. I'm gonna save what I know about this clock animation stuff till the end, because I heard a big spoiler. I'm gonna well, I don't think that's legal. I don't know what they call that.
Loki, you're gonna start taking things seriously. Clock's ticking. Clock's always ticking.
This has any relevance or bearing on...
This is the good part.
On June 9th.
Yo, I'm telling you, they show him his whole life.
And I am burdened with glorious purpose.
He's really arrogant.
The time for glory is now.
Come on. What did you expect?
Original
Dude,
series streaming
again.
Wednesday, June 9th, only on
All
Disney
right.
Plus.
Break this one down. So much hype in this one, right? Right away, you're gonna start taking things more seriously. Here, you guys can see the cursor. Dope. So right here is the sacred timeline. That's the first big reveal that Marvel has given us about this entire thing, is that our timeline, the MCU timeline, is important. So in this moment, he'll be standing in front of here. They'll show one branch come off. The branch he creates by taking the Tesseract out. But in the other TV spots we've seen already, there's at least 9, 8 or 9. So whoever it is, and I think it might be this Loki still. Like, we see President Loki, potential female Loki, potential kid Loki. Like, give me kid Loki. If you guys remember the animated show, Kid Loki was amazing.
Seriously. Clock's ticking.
Clock's always ticking.
This has any relevance or bearing on.
This is the good.
Shit, this is the good part. And it's Hulk just picks him up and he's slamming him around.
On June 9th.
I am Loki.
Ooh, alright. There's another one I forgot. King Loki. King Loki. Thor, maybe? And if you guys are on the Facebook page, Hawks Holocrons, I've been sharing set photos and things there. They confirm Melissa McCarthy in Hela costume. And it's 100% another fake play that's gonna like retell her death and a version of Ragnarok, I assume. Which is crazy because what if it is just someone telling the MCU Ragnarok story, and how would they know it? And is it a variant of Loki? Council of Lokis, I'm telling you, all the Lokis are in on it. They're all in on it.
I am Loki, and I am burdened with glorious.
The way the hooded character fights too is very Loki. Very quick movements. She's very rogue-esque, if that is the she. This too, like, come on. We're getting another magic, and I love the color. Like, color in Marvel is going to mean everything. Agatha's purple magic, chaos, or whatever they want to call the red, reality. You know what I mean? This green is going to be something. The orange is the base magic in Doctor Strange. All of the orange is associated to the base spells that green is time. I'm not convinced this is like some time thing, but there's a screen crush. Gotta shout him out because one of the guys over there did a very good in-depth breakdown of Loki in mythology. And in Norse mythology, Loki actually means loop, and he's always tied to knots and loops, and he is constantly coming back. He's actually the propellant of Ragnarok, so he's always like a big causation of it even taking place. But Screen Crush did a really cool in-depth video of the actual Loki mythology.
For glory is...
But so you notice, like, also, is this person, where'd it go? Do they already have access to the TVA? Like, is it someone within the TVA? Or is her getting this guy for the first time? Now, does she have access like the TVA does? I mean,
glory is now.
So Loki's like, you know what? Forget this.
Is now. Come on.
I think he probably does this a few times. So now, would this be TVA? Again. Like, this is Bifrost. Is this Heimdall? Is this Thor? It's definitely not TVA. TVA are the doorways. They just showed us one of those. And they confront Loki. They all pop out of these doorways. It's the elevator. Essentially, yeah, I guess that's what it is. The elevator doors. So, that's cool.
Is now. Come on.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out who this dude is too. Definitely Heimdall, right? And he appears to have a hammer. And that's Loki. This is TVA variant Loki, isn't it? So then later on they show like President Loki in this same, and this scene's gonna be cool.
Come on.
And again, it's like definitely multiversal, multiversal, virtual, multiversal versions of these characters. Like these guys with the random ropes around, like whips or whatever. The homies that he's fighting and pushing through the mirrors.
What did you expect?
That same scene right there. You can tell the ceiling. We see the variant Loki in there. Crazy. Any big predictions? Any big predictions in the chat? Well, there's some people out here. And please like stream. Not enough YouTubers ask for the like. That's how YouTube works. No one's gonna see this regardless of a like or not at this point because I'm so new. So if you like it, it pushes it out to like twice the amount of people. We go from tens of views to 20s of views, guys. Oh shit. Yes, Iron Lad, exactly. But it's like, so who came? What comes first, the chicken or the egg? In this instance, it's like and time travel theories in real, like our reality. When the day comes that we, or if the day comes that we as a society discover time travel, that'll be the day that every time traveling person that ever, like, you know what I mean, time will be irrelevant at that point. It's like people will just be popping in and out. Technology will be infinitely possible at that point, I guess. And correct me if I'm wrong, because this is like deep, like I'm just off the top. I love this kind of theory. When's the government telling us about aliens? Like, we're halfway through June, bro. Anybody in the chat currently that does not want spoilery stuff? Because I want to talk about, where'd she go? Miss Minutes. Because I heard a thing. I don't want to say anything too much about it, but it is the mascot of the TVA. And I've heard that as far as like educating Loki, I'm going to keep this very light, guys. So as far as when Loki first lands in the TVA, this is like the DNA in Jurassic Park. So it's literally like just going to give him a super basic, like, welcome to the TVA.
Welcome to the Time Variance Authority. I'm Miss Minutes, and it's my job.
If you want to know more on that, you got to come to Twitter.
For your crimes. So
I got all the tea.
Now, hang on just a minute.
And we'll get you in front of a judge in no time.
Who actually believes this crap, sir? I'm gonna use your ticket.
No.
That's him just finishing. This is him just finishing that ridiculous video I was telling you about. Introduction.
Ticket.
No.
That guy was 100% just removed from existence. It was a terrifying scream. And what is this little taser?
No. Thanks for visiting the TVA. Don't hesitate to let us know how we're doing.
What do you...
I'm telling you, this is it's got to be that bubble. It's got to be Quantum Realm. What's the next movie that comes out? Black Widow.
What do you want from me? You put our timeline in chaos.
There it is, man. There it is. So that's crazy too. Not only do they branch off, but the timeline wavers. Like, it's not a straight line anymore. Yo, Yo, this is curbing.
Chaos.
Yo, is this the sacred timeline that he's just like... Guys, this is it. This right here has got to be the sacred timeline we just saw. And it's like stretching through this multiverse type stuff, right? Am I crazy? Am I crazy? Crazy. I mean, I know I'm crazy, but... Man, that's a better view of that. Asteroid. Maybe there's something back there, but... Ooh. Love it.
I want you to help us fix it.
It's gonna feel like Thor. It's gonna feel like its own thing. I'm really curious what all of this is here. That's Loki dipping. Like, this is excavated. So they're looking. But all this stuff feels like... So this stuff feels Endgame. Like the other stuff feels Thor. I wonder if we're just gonna get like every piece of the MCU. Like he's literally going to touch in all these different timelines. It's all connected. This is where we see him sitting with the short blonde hair chick too. On, bro. Like,
Do I get a weapon?
Gear up. Don't those feel good?
Absolutely not.
Original series.
yeah, so maybe that isn't the, maybe that isn't Thor. Maybe the TVA just has a way of like summoning him in and out. They do obviously control a lot of this. Gone through a lot, but mad at myself now that I can't find that one. And it's, this is so weird. Owen Wilson wants him to do good.
Maybe Loki wants to mix it up. Is that possible? You can change? Hi.
This variant is insubordinate.
Stubborn. Unpredictable.
He's doing great.
You need the god of mischief.
But he's really arrogant.
I am Loki, and I am burdened with glorious purpose.
Every time they show that damn rock.
Death, destruction, the literal ends of worlds.
I know.
Original series streaming June 9th.
See everywhere you go.
It's just death, destruction, the literal ends of worlds.
The literal ends of worlds. He is the cause of Ragnarok every single time. It's just... So? Dude, every time I see this though, look, the green coming off it. Like, what in the hell are you?
Burdened with glorious purpose.
Unbelievable. Wherever you go, it's just...
So, there's a female Loki blowing up the timeline. The internet, the Nerd Vengers, the people over at Den of Nerds Live, massive community. Shout out that community. We're all on board, man. Female Loki's got something to do with this because Kang the Conqueror's got something over on her. She's involved because she's a Loki, because of the loop. It's gonna get weird. Like Multiverse of Madness, I think, could even be completely other multiverse. Or like what is happening right now is creating a multiverse, and then Multiverse of Madness is going to literally be like a whole other level to it. And I don't even know how to even explain what I'm trying to say because there's so many deeper levels to this shit that it's like it just makes my brain hurt sometimes. But yeah, they've said a lot. The first 2 episodes have been seen. The reviews are amazing. Everybody's talking about how it's going to lead to this undiscovered thing that is just a whole thing we didn't even know. Whole thing we didn't even know was going on. Because we're just sitting here on this little rock.
I'm Agent Mobius, by the way. How long have you been here? I don't know, it's hard to say. You know, time passes differently here in the TVA. What does that mean? You'll catch up.
Yeah, I think it's time.
This is the first
How long has the stream been going for?
me in the Marvel universe.
Alright, hold on though. We will get spoilery, but this is cool, man. Owen Wilson, I hope he sticks around for a while. I've heard he's one of the best combinations, him and Tom Hiddleston, ever. And like Thor and Korg, like Taika Waititi as the rock guy. Better than that? Come on.
I'm Agent Mobius, by the way. How long have you been here? I don't know, it's hard to say. You know, time passes differently here in the TVA. What does that mean? You'll catch up.
This is the first time for me in the Marvel universe. They first spoke to me about Iron Man and Captain America.
Oh,
and even
jeez.
Hulk. I was like, well,
Yo, let's go.
I don't know.
What?
I'm just kidding.
Oh, you got me.
Tom
I was
would
hyped.
take us through the world and the different movies.
It was amazing because he just had all this information in his head.
We called them the Loki lectures.
Yes.
I ended up just sort of writing down some of the stuff he said, and I think that even worked its way sometimes into dialogue.
I was full of enthusiasm and passion and excitement.
I really
That's
like
dope.
the whole look, the sets and the costumes. You know, let that do the heavy lifting.
Yeah, I did hear that, like, Owen Wilson has also stated that this was like a play, kind of. Ooh, my bad. Shout out Sheevy. Shout out Sheev the Wise, fellow Nerdvenger. A little feature on my channel real fast. Alright, so that threw me off. What were we just talking about? Anyway, we're bringing the heat here at the end. I'm going to talk about one spoiler that I've heard. Where's my damn music? Anyways, you guys hear that? I hear it. I hear a little something. No, probably not. Anyways, so I've heard a description of the first episode, I think. So I'm gonna share it. If you don't want spoilers or it's gonna ruin it for you, it's like literally, hey, there's some tunes. It's gonna be 30 seconds of the entire episode, but miss minutes. So spoiler. The clock, and the rundown that she gives him, basically what she says to him is, the TVA's been doing this, fighting multiverse wars over and over and over again, preventing these branch timelines for like ever, since the creation of time, since their creation. And it gets weird, man. It's gonna get weirder. The Watchers, we've seen them in one of the movies. Freaking Stan Lee's sitting there trying to talk to him and they're all just ignoring him or whatever. It's a one-off, but they exist. There's parts in these timelines where like Steve Rogers literally gets to the end of time, like the end of the timeline where the guy created the Eternals, where he created the Timekeepers, and he's like explaining to him why exist, why he created all this stuff. But I'm hyped. Comes out in like 5 hours, bro, and I'm off tomorrow, but I'm getting up. I'm a big proponent of the Den of Nerds live channel, and I've been a member there for almost a year. Guy does a lot of business talk too, so if you're wanting to get into starting your own YouTube channel, you know, getting the mic, getting your setups, getting your chats rolling. It's a really nice community to be a part of. And bro, like, talk about sweaties. Like, I just click one button in the Discord, Marvel Insiders, and it's like every article from everything you could ever think of, but it can be a lot, and I want to do this a lot more. I'm going to get more consistent with it. I got some better equipment coming soon. So, shout out everybody that's here. Again, this is your last chance. You got predictions? You want them to be immortalized here on the channel forever? We got to hear them now. Place your bets, baby. Place your bets. Don't be redacting it. Don't be redacting it. Nah. You got a theory? Alright. You guys are awesome though. Shout out Mark Daniels for the beats. Not as long a stream as I usually do, but I feel like, I mean, we could sit here and watch trailers all day on. Any thoughts? Thoughts? We'll just jam with you for a minute then, because there were some other things going on, and you know, let me poke into the old chats I was just talking about. See what the people are talking about. If anyone is in here, how's the lighting? How's it looking? How we doing? We good? Blowing out the other day. I polished the old dome. Trying to be gaming too, so Call of Duty, Fortnite. I used to play Ark a lot. I'm waiting for the sequel to come out, but if there's anybody out there playing Ark, we can stream some Ark. Alright, so this is our last chance. Last chance. If there's any spoilers, we're about to see them right now. These episodes have been out for a long time. Runtime too is another thing. Like, I have got no runtime on any of these episodes, so they've been tight-lipped. We were talking about a lot of Spider-Man stuff too, and what's cool about Spider-Man spoilers and all that stuff is like any of that stuff can be possible, literally any of it. So I'm looking for all that stuff too, and I don't have any shame about it because it could happen. Like, can it all be fit into one movie? No. So I'll be surprised either way. I'm just at that level. I've come to that point where it's like, nah, I need all the Spider-Man stuff, all of it. Alright, let's see. And it's light. Really the biggest thing that's come out is that little animated scene. So be prepared to have a ridiculous history lesson. And yeah. I do need to get some sleep though, because I am getting up at 3 a.m. I am hyped for this movie or show. It's gonna feel more like a movie, but also like not trying to get too hyped. It's gonna have to build a lot. There were Wanda episodes that built a lot, but the suspense of hers was like everybody knew where she was gonna end up. Like, it was no surprise that she went off the deep end, and she's about to go further off the deep end. Like, that story hasn't even gone through 50% of its plot line. Like, the show was the intro, like before the Marvel Studios graphic, the epilogue to her whole thing. So stay hyped about Wanda. And White Vision, like, Bettany said he's got no contracts, no nothing. So they're plotting. They've got at least 10 movies planned out, 10 years of movies probably planned out. They announced Blade, we got Moon Knight coming. Like, I gotta pick a show to latch on to, because I ain't gonna be able to stream about all of them. So that's about all the time I'm gonna have, guys, tonight, and be making some cutout shorter clips about things I'm either right or wrong on. So we'll be doing reactions to episodes. I think I can pretty much try to pull off every night of the week, same night of the week. We'll do Tuesdays for now, right before the episodes drop, and hopefully I'll be able to see you guys next week, same time. And hopefully all our minds are blown by this first episode. I think if nothing else, the relationship between Owen Wilson and Tom Hiddleston will be something that will keep Mobius around for a while. So cheers to everybody. Cheers to Mark Daniels for the beats too, as always, and see you next time. Stay nerdy.